Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Nice to be here with you. Um, I had originally intended on bringing in a sound bowl this morning, but I'm not going to do that because I'd rather wait till next week so we can really do a nice, authentic sound session and I can guide you to places of healing. As I was just sitting here before going live, I was just sitting here playing my hang drum. That's why I'm a few minutes late because I just kind of got lost with time and was just jamming out on my own. But as I was saying, today is the weekly wrap up. It's our third week, it's day 15, and we've covered a tremendous amount of material in the last 14 days, with yesterday being the way we're speaking and communicating with people, and the day before with listening. So we've gone through, good morning, Rosie. We've gone through so many different aspects, and I will read that in a moment. I promise I will. We are going through so many different aspects of mindfulness and shifting perspective and healing and that inward journey. But most importantly, what we're doing, what I'm doing for you, what I'm providing for you is a way to have a form of discipline in your life and somebody to be there who holds you accountable. Now, I'm not personally interacting with you unless you're sending me messages or commenting or asking questions in the live, but you know I am here and I am thinking about all of you every day. And the whole aspect of taking time for ourselves each day, practicing mindfulness, meditation, our entire energy, our perspective, our expectations, forgiveness, speaking and listening, and all of these aspects that we've gone over, this is all really beneficial for you. And the whole aspect is to have a daily discipline, something you can go to each day that is guiding you in the right direction, not trying to deviate you from your own path, and is just giving you the tools and techniques to constantly better yourself. So I'm glad you're here with me today. I appreciate everybody who's been watching the replays every single day. When we're done here, the videos instantly go up on Instagram, and it's the full unedited coughing and all that mix-up stuff that I just went through in the beginning trying to get all set up in here. And then I upload it later to YouTube and Facebook, and I cut that out and I started off at a nice point, which was just before, and the sound is a little better and things like that. And so that'll be on Facebook and YouTube later, and Instagram as soon as we're done. And thank you so much for the hearts. For those of you who are new or just scrolling by, stop for a second, because I'd like to explain. When I see those hearts on the screen, most of you who are here know I'm here with an intention of freedom and equality and kindness and compassion, and just true unity within community. And I don't want anything from you. It's not about following my path, adopting my beliefs. It's about me assisting and guiding you home to feel safe and secure within yourself, treat yourself with love, and really listen to and live by that intuitive guidance that we all have within. So when I see the hearts on the screen, I know you get it. And I don't care who you are, where you're from, who you pray to, who you worship, who you salute. I don't. I just care that you truly are trying to be better today than you were yesterday, and you're trying to project and share that light with everyone around you. So thank you. When I see the hearts on the screen like that, when you're tapping the screen, it's incredibly inspiring. So as today, and thank you for the purple hearts, Rosie, I love the purple hearts. Purple is one of my top 3 favorite colors. It's my birthstone color, amethyst, and I love it. So I'm not apologizing for my actions. Where am I apologizing for my actions? Anyway, doesn't make a difference. But as far as then, please stop apologizing for your actions. I got a great one for you. Let me just do what I do without having to try to fit your imaginary perspective, because that's an expectation or a courtesy you're trying to extend to me based on how you see things. This is every day with Jay, not every day with Rosie. So if I want to apologize, which I'm not sure what I apologize for, I'm going to apologize if I feel the need. Oh, when I have to cough. Well, I'm going to apologize when I cough. I'm going to apologize because one, it's going to be hard and abrasive on the microphones. Two, it's I'm coughing. You know, I'm in the middle of a conversation. I'm coughing, so I'm excusing myself. I'm saying sorry, not like I'm sorry I've done something wrong. I'm just sorry for the interruption, the disruption, for coughing really loud in your face and in your ear. But I appreciate the fact that I don't have to be that way with you. That's really good to know, honestly, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So anyway, what today is all about, as I said, it's the weekly wrap up. So what I really want to do is, you know, before we do any meditation, and that's not even the important aspect of today, although we're going to do it, and it is a very important aspect today, but more importantly is you, right now is you. I have not taken almost a full hour on to just connect with you, to just connect with you. Thank you, Rosie. To connect with you and answer your questions or give you an opportunity to share something. So if anybody does have any questions about anything we've been going over or anything else, you can ask me anything. I ask that you kind of just be respectful in that whole realm that we're trying to really have an open community here. So no belittling and demeaning and things like that. But you can ask me anything you're comfortable asking me. It could be about black holes. It could be about children. It could be about Jesus, God, aliens, rainbows, unicorns, anything you want. If there's something going on in your heart or in your mind that is affecting you negatively, that you feel like is inhibiting, or there's a memory, some event you've had in your life or events that constantly keep showing up and triggering you and you want to ask about it and talk about it, I would be honored. If you feel comfortable enough sharing it, I will read it and I will answer it. And that's what it's all about. That's what today is all about. So, hello, sir. How are we enjoying our journey through space today? I am enjoying my journey through space today really well. I'm not sure why there's this sickly looking light in the camera today. I was looking at that before I went live and I was adjusting the lights in the room and I was like, I don't know, it just looks weird. This isn't how I look today. This kind of pale blue kind of, and it's not these lights. Anyway, my journey through the universe is going through it. My journey through the universe is going fine. It's going good. Excuse me. That cough, this congestion, that's still lingering because of the cold my daughter had, that's still kind of annoying me a little bit. It's a week now. It's over a week, and I noticed I was looking at that with my daughter, and it was just around 10 days that she kind of, it surpassed. So I'm figuring it's going to be around the same amount of time. I'm eating well, I'm drinking juice and doing all the right things. It's just lingering, and it's concerning because I just had a pneumonia in December. So I don't want to get sick again like this, and I don't like the congestion. So with that being said, I feel great. I feel okay. Just that stupid congestion and the coughing and stuff is kind of just annoying me. But my journey through the universe is going well, man. I feel good. I'm more and more each day kind of alienating myself from the concept of scrolling through social media. It's very hard for me to scroll through social media because it's very disheartening. It's very disheartening when I see people who are taking advantage of others. It's very disheartening when I see people allowing themselves to be taken advantage of each other. And then I just cannot tolerate at all just some of the insane beliefs and theories that people have out there. So I'm doing good, man. I'm avoiding social media more each day, taking better care of myself each day, and really spending good time focusing on the things that bring me joy in life. So thank you for asking. I'm going to ask you the same. How are you doing? Let's see. Happy you enjoy. So the light compliments you, but wouldn't know, haven't seen you before. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have a question. I just went through 7 days of detox to get off all my prescription medication. I'm not sure 7 days, first of all, is enough, but so, okay, I'm with you. You got a question? You just went through 7 days of detox to get off all of your prescription medication. I feel like they definitely did not do it correctly, and my motor school skills are very poor right now. Yeah, just before I saw your second answer, your second answer, when I read the first one, 7 days is not enough time to detox off your medication. Without even knowing what medication or medications you're on, every single medication lasts a different amount of time. Most medications, once you've been on them consistently, will stay in the body for 2 weeks to 30 days, if not more. So 7 days is nowhere near enough time. So most likely what you're feeling right now are the negative effects of stopping your medication too soon. And that's a really serious thing that can happen. Look, I'm taking high blood pressure medicine right now and cholesterol medicine for my triglycerides. I'm working on it. I'm getting up in the morning and my blood pressure's looking really good. My weight is going down. I'm taking care of these things, but I'm not stopping the medication until I go see my doctor in 6 months and have that second set of blood work and doing it the right way. Because if I stop the medication, just stop it, it can affect my heart rate, my breathing, all sorts of things, which is your motor skills. So again, without divulging and don't discussing here what medication you're on, I would contact the physician who prescribed them to you, because I don't think that doctor said you can detox those pills in 7 days. It does not sound like the dialect, the verbiage a doctor would use. You can detox your medication. A doctor doesn't want you to do that unless it's holistic. So there's something wrong there. And wherever you got this resource from, oh, just stop taking your medication for 7 days and do what? What else have you been doing? I mean, to get off prednisone, you would have to green juice like 30 days. 30 days while decreasing your medicine. Again, you can't just stop medicine like that. It's going to be detrimental. It could be really bad for you. This feels like, everything about this feels like it is a mistake and you shouldn't be going about it this way. The doctor will not see me because I didn't tell him that I was going to detox. Then let me ask you a question. Who told you to detox? Who told you to do this detox? I mean, you just said the doctor will not see me because I did not tell. So here is my advice to you immediately. Get back on your meds. Immediately start taking your medication again, as prescribed. Once you're on your medication and you're feeling okay, and I can understand every reason why you want to get off the medication. I don't want to take pills myself. So once you start feeling better, you go to your doctor and you say to your doctor, look, I'm going to try and correct these mistakes dietary. I'm not going to eat sugar anymore. I'm going to do cardio. I'm going to do things to compensate this. So I would like to be tested and seen and have my blood tested and stuff to see how I'm doing, to see if I get to a point to where we can start decreasing my medication and eventually getting me off it. If it's medication you have been on for a while, it is in your system, it's not going out of your system in 7 days, and stopping, just cold turkey stopping medication is one of the most dangerous things you can do. Pharmaceuticals suck for a reason, and when they're affecting your body a certain way and you stop doing them, you can put your body into all sorts of shock and trauma. Get back on your meds. Call your doctor. Tell him what you did. Be honest with your doctor. Your doctor cannot help you unless you are honest. Okay? So my advice is, I wanted to get off all the prescriptions he gave me because he is dangerous to me. All right. Well. Look. I'm telling you I'm going to read that in a second. I'm giving you my best advice. Stopping medication is a big, huge mistake. You are to wean yourself off medication, decrease the dosage at the doctor's discretion when you are getting over or healing from whatever it is, or you are compensating and doing something to better yourself. So, really, he's dangerous to me. I don't even know how to expect. Get another doctor. Get another doctor. You have choices. Rosie, how do I forgive myself for so many things that haunt me to this day? I said this yesterday, and I really mean this. And I know things happen in our lives. We make mistakes. Let's focus on that for now. Not even the things that happen to us from other people. Because when I explain this and we apply it to them, it's the mind-blowing concept of forgiveness. But when you look back at your life, when I look back on my life and I look at these major events, these major actions, these things that I did that had such a ripple effect that I call them bad memories, traumatic experiences, dark times. Yes, I'm grateful for all of them today because I see the lesson and benefit in all of them. But when I went through them, Rosie, when you went through them, when you made those mistakes, those things that are haunting you to this day, when they happened, at that moment it happened, it was the best you knew. It was the way you knew how to react and interact and survive and partake and protect yourself in this world. It's just what you knew at that time because of the way you have been raised and what you've been exposed to and what you feel and think inside and how you've been manipulated and misguided and lost and broken. So, yeah, we make mistakes. But we don't make mistakes because we are intentionally a violent or mean or bad person. My greatest mistake was made because I thought I was going to be able to help somebody. And it turned around and bit me in the ass in ways you could not believe. So, and again, at that point in my life, I don't look back at that point, Rosie, like you say, haunting. The memories there, I remember all of it, but I forgive myself for that mistake. I forgive myself because that's what I thought was the right thing to do at the time. And even the people who have hurt me really bad, people who have done some really, really, really bad, horrific things to me, whether it be stealing from me, abusing me, whatever the case may be, I forgive all of them. Because even my mom and dad and sister for some serious abuse growing up, because I knew they didn't know any better. They were damaged. They were lost. They were broken. Excuse me. They were misguided and they were completely so lost and so screwed over that they didn't even know where to begin to heal. So they just went through life like that, being the same way, letting those moments of trauma and hurt and pain dictate their next step, show them how they're going to interact, react with the world, rather than stepping back and going, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not any of these things. I'm not any of these things. I am better than those events and actions. I am something beyond them. I am beyond all of the illusionary wants and needs and the thoughts and emotions. I am just an energetic observer. And if you start really believing in that version of yourself as opposed to the name that mommy and daddy gave you, then you're starting to shift your perspective and believe in that version of you that's inside of you, that knows now. I learned from them. And look at these mistakes, Rosie. If you turn around, Rosie, and you look at those stupid things we've done, the mistakes we've made, the hurt we've caused, you have learned so much from them. You've learned what not to do in life. You've learned how your actions affect another person and the world around you. And most importantly, you now know when you see somebody going through the same thing or something similar that you went through, you know how to help them and guide them because you went through it, Rosie. So those things shouldn't haunt you. When you reflect on them and think back at them, don't see them in that negative light. See them with that place and that space of forgiveness and understanding and judging from a place of compassion and sympathy. All right? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you. I feel you, Rosie. I do. I feel you, sunshine. Hold on. Hello, I've been healing. I agree with you, but the place that did the detox lied to me. Well, the place that did the detox lied to you. The place that did the place that did the detox shouldn't even be in business. If it is a literal business, they should be shut down. If it's a person who's online here, one of these sage, oh, just stop your meds and detox your body with carrot juice. No, they shouldn't even be allowed to speak on social media. And that's the problem. That's the problem with navigating this world and trying to find somebody who's genuinely here just to help you because they've been through it and they feel and receive something beyond here and are connected to it. Other than that, everybody else is just, I was going to say they're full of it, and most of them are, but, this is your journey, man. And that's, I'm sorry you're going through that, and I hope everything works out for you. If you're in the rooms next time, please keep me posted. But I would honestly contact my doctor or a new doctor, let them know what I did and how do I start to correct this, and then properly, slowly get off your meds. Hello, I've been healing myself out of a freeze state, but still can't focus long enough to be productive or present in life. Any advice on how to move out of this quickly? Oh, I've been healing myself out of a freeze state, but still can't focus long enough to be productive or present in life. Any advice on how to move out of this quickly? Let's just take that last word off of it, quickly. Because I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on inside of you, what you've experienced, what's triggered this, what's caused this, what traumas are there, what thoughts and memories. So the word quickly just does not apply. Nothing happens quickly. There is no get healed quick scheme. And that's why the whole bong, bing, bong bullshit on social media, the pulling negative energies and negative eyes out of your existence, is just mind-numbingly madness, because you have to do the inner work. So whatever's going on with you, if you're trying to be here in the present moment, you're trying to be here mindfully from the heart, to be here as the observer, whatever the case may be, that's kind of what it sounds like you want to be here. Productive or present in my life. The detox line, productive or present in my life. Productive and present. So focusing, concentrating, being here in the now. Well, obviously, something's happening. Something is pulling you in another direction. Something is distracting you, whether it's a thought, a person, a place, an event, or an emotion. I don't know, but that's the root we've got to dig into. You can't bypass these things. You can't shove aside your entire life behind you and start creating a new one until you go through and reobserve and assess and shift your perspective on the life you've had. Because the person you are today, who you are today, that person who is trying to be more productive and present, is a result of your past. And your future depends on every single thing you do now. Who you are, what you're doing now, dictates, defines, manifests, and creates your future, just as your present moment has been dictated, manifested, and created by every action and event and choice you have made in your life that has led you right here to me, this moment. So for you, there's no quick fix. There's chilling, slowing down, relaxing, the exact opposite of quick. You need to stop. Take that deep breath like we're going to take in a few minutes. Let out that sigh of relief and just keep breathing and see what thoughts, present themselves. What parts of your life need to be shifted and observed? I forgot to go to the grocery store yesterday and get bread. Oops, okay, mistake. It's gone. Next, what else do I need to see? Yep, she broke my heart 20 years ago. Yep, it's gone. Let it go. You'll feel those emotions rising, but you'll remember, okay, this is the whole point, to understand how these emotions are arising and to understand that emotions are just a sensor. It's just something for us to use as a gauge, not to become. So again, my friend, there is no quick fix, but to practice, to get more focused, to be here more present, spend more time sitting in stillness. Every day, meditation and mindfulness go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. I'm mindful of everything I say. Well, no, you're not, because if you're not taking the time to sit and mindfully be, then you're not going to be mindful of everything you're saying. So spending time, breathing, focusing on your breath, letting everything be. We're going to do a real nice, simple meditation just for you today. I want to show every single one of you exactly how easy it is to meditate, because so many of you have this misconception. I try to meditate every day, but I cry every day as well. Oh man, we got us for life. I would love to get my hands on you. I see you saying, I love your way of explaining everything to us, the one who was asking about the medication, and I appreciate that. But we got us in life. I cry every day. I cry every day. I cry in some of these live sessions all the day. There are things to cry about. There are things to cry about. Our world is dying. I don't give a shit what side of the political dumbass fence you stand on. We are destroying this world, the environment, the air, the ocean. We are slaughtering animals at a rate that is just barbarically demonic. We waste more than 50% of produced food in the United States alone. We produce in mass items. We are all selfish, greedy, gluttonous things that just want, more, need, want. So it's just, I understand there are so many things to cry for. And then in our own personal lives, there are things we cry for. My 5-year-old daughter and 8-year-old daughter, what kind of planet is going to be left for them? Like, it's just heartbreaking. So I get it. But you know what? Every single moment you close your eyes and you go within, and those events and actions do come up that are making you cry, you are healing. You are letting go with those stresses. You are observing them and coming to terms with them. And I'm sorry to be the first person to tell you, but sometimes some memories, some things that have happened to us have to be looked at 1,001 times before we can even begin to see them differently. So my friend, every day, close your eyes, go into your sacred safe space. Let everything be without judgment and without expectation, and just breathe and stay in there. I promise you this. The more you do it, the better you will feel. The more you do it, you will soon realize it's not thought. It's thought. And you'll start to realize there's an existence between those thoughts. And the more time you let go, the more time you observe, the more time you forgive, the more time you come to terms with, that space gets bigger. And then one day you're sitting there with your eyes closed. You open your eyes and you go, holy shit, I literally had 3 minutes today of nothing. Pure, blissful, present, nothing. No thoughts, no words, no wants, no imaginary what ifs, nothing. No conscious time travel, no uncertainty, nothing. And the more you do it, that space gets bigger and bigger, and one day it clicks. And you know how to wake up in the morning and be that stillness. Pick and choose what thoughts you're going to think about and observe today, and really come from a place of kindness. And it is changing 99.9% of who and what we are. Because after all, 99.9% of the human perspective is completely fucked. A result of somebody else's created version of society that our family, through generations and generations and generations, has just traditionally handed down to us. And as baby birds, we open wide, we swallow, and we regurgitate the same thing to our children. But you and I have a choice. The buck stops here. This is it. My children will not be raised the way I was and in the world that I was raised in. I put my foot down, and you should too. So let's see. I noticed slowing down is a great strategy when life is moving too fast. You have to. I'm going to read that next one. You have to, man. Look, there's a pace. There's a pace that works for you that might not work for me. You know, I was born and raised in Queens, New York, worked in Manhattan most of my life, moved to California when I was 18, and that shit was like being stuck in a time warp. I went from being in this crazy ass hectic rat race to being in a place that was just so laid back and radical, man, that I lasted 6 months. I came home to New York, but I hated New York. And then finally, when I was 26 years old, I moved to Connecticut and realized, oh my God, country life. Country life. Country life is what I've been missing my entire life. Now I live in the Midwest, in the farmlands. So I guess I kind of have to, it's the country life, but it's a completely different type of country life. But the country life is really more my pace. Okay, so slowing down, stepping away from, distancing yourself a little bit, those are the best ways to really see and observe the things that are causing you that chaos and stress. You have to stop and slow down and take a breath, and you'll find out that life has a flow. And if you can go with that flow, move with your own energetic flow as opposed to resisting it or expecting it, it's going to feel great, man. Every day I wake up, I'm grateful for so many things. First thing I think about in the morning, my conscious word is thank you. When I go to sleep at night, one of the last things I kind of do in bed after my prayer, meditation, and daydreaming kind of bit is I say thank you. And I really will try, when it's my last day, if I'm conscious for it, I definitely will do all I can do to say thank you for this life. Most definitely. Most definitely, I am grateful, beyond grateful. So, yeah, there's a lot of things to be grateful for. But you know what, Rosie? Thank you so much. What is that? I always miss what that is. Rainbow charms. That's awesome. When I tell my daughter today somebody sent me rainbow charms, we got us for life. Thank you so much. And every day, Rosie, there was so many things to be grateful for. We often, as we did last week, talked about gratitude. We often look at the big things in our life. My children, my wife, my home, my car, this, that, and the other thing. But what about the breath we're breathing right now? The sight we're seeing with? Just the small little things in your life. Like if we really can be here presently and in this present moment without being lost or torn or twisted and all these other things, then there is just infinite things to be grateful for. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, they're everything. When I look back, the abuse from my mother and father and sister, to the mistakes I've made, to the dumb shit that happens in life, I'm grateful for it all. I'm in most cases more grateful for the bad things that have happened than the good things. It's true. Oh, you have no idea. I think I do. If you were here with me, Rosie, right now, I'd be giving you such a hug. Every single one of you. And I can't wait. I've been throwing that thread out there of doing a retreat for years, and it's going to happen one day where we're going to get to spend just days together talking and healing and hugging. And I can't wait. I really can't. So with that being said, what do we got? 10:40. Perfect. Let's go within just a little bit, shall we? Definitely congested this morning. I'm going to breathe through my mouth for the most part for this meditation. We'll see how it goes. I'll mix it up a bit, but breathe comfortably, my friends. And as I said, sometimes I'll instruct you to breathe a specific way. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. It's okay. There's no meditation police and there's no meditation law. So breathe comfortably. As far as the sounds and things that are going on around you in the room, if there's kids and dogs barking and birds and trees and the hum of the universe, that's all doing what it should be. It has nothing to do with us. So no forcing, no blocking, no expectations, no judging. Let everything be as it should be. And one of the biggest misconceptions in meditation, I can't meditate. Why? I just constantly have thoughts. And, well, I can't clear my mind. Who said you're supposed to? I mean, really. So that's why when you see in the movies or the meditation teachers who have no idea what they're talking about, when they sit there and they say words like, we're going to clear your mind, block out any thoughts, force out and block out any thoughts. Just if a thought comes to your mind, just block it out. Again, those are the people you run from. Because thoughts is the entire purpose of meditation. To come to terms with, to realize you are not the emotional victim of your thoughts and actions and events and lives. To see these moments that are causing you stress and anxiety, and as I said before, see them 1,001 times till you can not become attached to the emotions that rise from them. So meditation is about observing your thoughts without judgment. We'll have an anchor today, our breath. Nice, simple, focusing on the breath. I'll say focus on the breath going in, visualize the nostrils, the breath, the flow, the feel, and then at some points I'm going to say breathe. Breathe with your awareness. And that's where we're going to be quiet for 10 seconds, 2 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, right? We're just going to sit. In that moment, if thoughts come to your mind, that's okay. When you realize, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be meditating, just go back to gently focusing on your breath. It's okay. And if all of a sudden you slip off and your mind wanders to another one and a minute later, whoops, go back to your breath. The more we do this, the more you practice this, the more you'll strengthen your capacity to be here in the present moment, to react and interact from that place of calmness. So this is the key, my friend, right here. And with that being said, please get comfortable. And I don't only mean that physically in your seat, I mean that physically throughout the body. Your face, the skin, relax the skin on your forehead and your temples, your cheeks, just taking a moment to bring our awareness to how does my face feel? Yeah, my cheeks feel tight, relaxing those areas. The tongue, you can press it to the top of your mouth, press it to the bottom, let it go. Your ears down to the trapezoids and shoulders, just relaxing the body, moving into a nice, comfortable position. Let's go to the center of our chest and take in a nice, deep breath, filling our lungs. Rest into the breath for a moment, and then relaxing the body, releasing tension, exhale. Excellent. Breathe in again. Resting gently right there in that moment, existence without effort and any more stress and tension throughout the body. Exhale. One more breath in, filling the lungs. Close the eyes. And exhale and take a moment just to feel that shift into your stillness. No expectations, no judgments. If there are sounds, let there be sounds. If there are thoughts or the mind wanders, simply acknowledge it and just return within. No forcing, no blocking. Everything is as it should be in this moment. Your breath is natural. Don't control your breath. Simply let it be. Gently bring your awareness to your breath. See the breath. Feel the flow of the breath. Everything in this moment is the breath. Breathe. Breathe with your awareness. Everything is the breath. Nothing else in this moment exists, only the breath. If thoughts arise, simply return to the breath. Breathe. Breathe with your awareness. If there are thoughts in the mind, understand every time you become aware of the thought and return to the breath, the stress, the tension associated with that thought is already gone. Let everything in this moment, every sound, every sensation, every thought, just be. Just observe your breath. Feel the breath flowing into the body, the lungs expanding. Feel the lungs contracting as the breath flows out of the body. Is the breath cool? Is the breath warm? Is it smooth or is it coarse? Breathe. Breathe with your full awareness. Gently let go of focusing on the breath. Bring your awareness into this sensation in the body. Look visually into the mind's eye, the infinite nothingness. And this isn't nothingness as if it's empty. In the mind's eye, you can see shapes, texture, swirls of light. You can even see images and faces. The more time we spend within, focusing, seeing, and being, the more we will see and be within. Every day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. Give this gift to yourself, to just sit within, disconnecting from everything but allowing everything to be. This is your sacred safe space within. And this is where you will find and reconnect with your truth. And the more we do this, the more we strengthen the ability to react and interact from this inner place. Take a deep breath into the center of your chest and lengthen your body. Exhale. Deep breath in, gently wiggling the toes and fingers. You can move and engage your arms, turn your head slightly to the left and right. Exhale back into center. One more good breath in, filling the entire body. And exhaling, relaxing, keeping the eyes closed. Take 1 to 2 minutes on your own. And when you feel ready, when you are comfortable, slowly open your eyes. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. Thank you. First of all, thank you for being here with me today, and thank you for taking part in this. Thank you for your questions. Happy Friday. Happy one. Hey, thank you. Nice to be here with all of you today. It is, and all right, have a great day. I'm just reading some people signing off. So thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for taking part in this. And remember, this is day 15. We have had some profound, incredible conversations over the past 3 weeks. So I really encourage you to check out the YouTube channel, the private Facebook group, and my Instagram and everywhere else. You can find these videos there. The links to all of my social media pages are on my profile, and while you're there, you can download my first book for free. I uploaded the Book of New Light to Google Drive. It's a PDF. You just click the link and this book will open right up, and I promise you, You can read it in 2 hours, and it will be one of the best things you've ever read, and it will change your life. Everyone, it's Friday. We won't be back until Monday, so I truly, 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 truly will be hoping and praying that you have a beautiful weekend. Make it so. Make the choices that will enable you to have an incredible weekend, everyone. And I will see you Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.